All right, so he's an award-winning self-taught visual artist that has mastered the art of carving. Devon Garcia joins me now to tell us about the passion for the craft. Morning, welcome to Smile.
I'm okay, thank you.
Where did this start? Where did this start with you? The art, because you did lots of different stuff.
Yes.
Before you got to carving, right?
Yeah.
So where did it start?
It started out from childhood, from going to school and things. Just finding something to do when you have nothing to do, you know.
But when you didn't know that you have little talent as an artist?
When people start to admire the works and say they look good, that's where I was encouraged and keep going.
So you started as a painter?
No, I started out as just drawing, doing sketch, black and white, using a pencil and just draw.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can remember the very first thing that you draw that somebody would actually look at and say, yes, man, we like that, man.
Not really, but I remember sometime being in the classroom and when I get things that I couldn't manage, I just take out my pencil and start to draw the whole classroom and everybody. People report, my teacher come and look and say, but this is good, leave Mr. Garcia alone, at least he can do something. What can you do? And that's, you know, that's what kind of,
yeah.
it kind of started.
And then so how you got into the carving and stuff now?
Well, like sometimes turning the broom and mop stick into walking stick, you know, use a bread knife and a little thing. I'm always doing something, you know. Sometimes we get schooled for it and thing, but that's where it really started. Always those times you saw ratchet knife, so I walk around with ratchet knife. So I find something good to do with my ratchet knife. We just take piece of stick piece and cut out anything, you know. The actual carving start from just finding a nice piece of wood looking good, run for a screwdriver, and that's it. Sharpen the screwdriver. Yeah, that was my first.
I said at this start that self-taught. So no one ever said to you, hold this way, do this that way.
No, but they tell me what I can't do and what I should do, and I never quite like that. So I just try and prove them wrong by doing it my way, doing it different to say, well, why not?
And it worked.
Yeah, that's it, you know.
So the first time you entered a competition, you never nervous and stuff?
No, the competition was kind of fun because you see, I wasn't there in person, you know. I'm not there in person, I'm comfortable. I do everything alone, in the backyard.
Send the stuff.
Yes, you know. So this is where the art thing even started because I'm a kind of lone person, so normally I stay by myself and things. So I just find something to do using up the mind. You know?
We're looking at stuff. How long would something like, say, this one take? How long something like that would take?
Well, after doing it for such a long time, you know, right now, no piece don't take me probably from 1 to 2 weeks, from a few days to like a 2 week, because after you master yourself now, you know how to use your tool properly. And the hardest thing is really to come up with that, be inspired. Because sometimes you have an inspiration and you draw something. And sometimes you draw it now, say you're going to do it. You probably don't do it for another 5, 10 years. I'll probably just jump on it tomorrow. Yeah. It all depends. But the actual carving, it doesn't take too long.
Yeah, what kind of wood do you use?
It's all cedar, all local cedar.
Why? What's special about cedar?
I like the colors. Cedars have a lot of color. Yes, most of the time I don't put color. And look at that one, for example. There's not much color than the black. You know, all the other colors is a natural cedar color.
But isn't it a hard wood though?
No, it's reasonably soft. It's hard and it's soft. It all depends. Some of them hard, some, you know, but it's really a soft enough wood.
Yeah, fantastic.
And most of the time I just use my hand to guide the tool like you'd use a pencil, you know.
And where would the motivation come from? What makes you decide, say, all right, I went up something like this? Where did that come from?
Well, it's like I started out, for example, I love nature. I started out with birds and plants and things like that. People see my work and it look good. They say, why you don't do people? But because I'm shy, I shy away from people, it wasn't quite easy for me, you understand me? But people keep pushing me and that's where I just don't turn back, you know?
Yeah. What will you pronounce it? Paper mache? I said
papier mache.
Papier mache. So you've started to do that also?
I was encouraged. I was kind of show the principle. That's Mrs. Sherwood responsible for that. She's the one who really introduced the papier mache to me. Cause I never know you could use papier mache. I just know about wood and chisel and thing. And she introduced, she see my work and like it and say, okay.
That's easy for you too?
Yes, but the carving is still much easier because it's straightforward. the papier-mâché take a little time processing because, you know, you have to wait till dry, you have to shape, leave it to dry, go back again. And it's a mixed media thing, so it involves a lot of things.
Yeah.
So it takes more time.
Where do you sell your stuff?
Well, most of them people sometimes see them on online and call me and find out where I am, and they come and they look for what they want. And most of the time I go to fairs like shows, Devon shows,
Okay.
Ligonier and all of that, you know.
People ever ask you to make stuff, or?
Yeah, man. I get word to the people, order what they want to, and, you know, when people ask that things, of course, you know, it's a little better see because sometimes you can't imagine what somebody would ask you to do. Sometimes I say, maybe I can't even do it, but they say, to what you do already, you can do it. And at the end of the day, I end up thanking them because I didn't know I could do all of that.
That's stuff. Again, we're looking at stuff that you've done.
It's
really impressive.
it's a long journey, and I just keep at it and never give up. And, you know, I surprise myself. Sometimes when I'm doing a piece of work and finish, I put it down near my bed and I would go sleep and look at it. Sometimes in my dream, I see some mistake, but just by looking at it, I see where something wrong. I use a pencil and I just make a little mark there that tomorrow when I get up, I will remember what it is I have to correct.
Wow.
You know? And
You work every day?
So, apart from when I'm tired, sometimes you're just not in the mood and you're tired, so you don't force it, because when you relax and you make yourself comfortable, you work better, the energy kind of flow.
So if you've been doing this for so long, there's a whole heap of pieces you must have.
Well, not really, no, because most of some of what you see you're showing there, a lot of them are really gone.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, most of them gone, so there's never a time where you're going to say, well, this is the best or this is really a great piece, because they just keep moving,
Fantastic.
You know.
Where can you be found?
Well, I'm off Agley Park, York Avenue, you know.
All right. Thanks for coming. Outstanding work.
Thank you.
Outstanding work. Award-winning visual artist, Devon Garcia. All right, coming up from Jamaica to Wales, Dahlia is here, and she'll have that one. Soon come back.